Joo. Tavoitteeksi menee paremmin kuin äskeinen matsi.
Welcome everyone to Indianapolis, Indiana. It's the and nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there.
Se on ihan oikein.
Thanks, David. It's great to have a mix of those things. Adapt or die, as they say. Well, having depth is such a big deal for these teams, Clark. As you get deeper into the season, we see how these injuries begin to pile up.
Yeah, and they can hurt you.
Some changes for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Young. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Then for the Bulls, Portis comes in for Robin Lopez. And DJ subbed in for Dunn. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Valentine. Zach LaVine is out there with DJ. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. DJ kicks to Markkanen. Markkanen sets the pick for Valentine. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Shoots from the elbow. And that one's good. DJ.
Really got to respect the mid-range game of DJ. He has a lot of confidence shooting from that area.
And Joseph kicks to Oladipo. Shoots off the screen. Robinson, that's good.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Portis, the pass to DJ. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And, you know, DJ's interior game is very impressive. The big thing for him is that excellent body control. When he takes his time, he's really dangerous in the post.
Now, here is Robinson. Tight defense on him. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Chicago leading. On the wing, LaVine. Guarded by Oladipo. Valentine kicks to Portis, and it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
That one falls.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
There's the pick. DJ passes to Portis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Looking at the numbers here for Oladipo, his last 10 games have been exceptional. Getting around 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Jefferson comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Trevor Booker in for Oladipo. Conley kicks to DJ. Pass to Kilpatrick. Over Jefferson. Misses off the right iron. Indiana leading by 3. Stops, pops, and he gets the jumper to drop. Robinson's got 9 points.
He is in the zone. There's a reason he keeps getting the ball. They're feeding him because they trust him to lead their team.
DJ dishes to Vonleh. Out left to the wing. Lets it go. And the Bulls with another miss. Indiana's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Bobbed up there for Wells.
Gotta admire that vision now. Like how DJ scans the floor in order to find the open man. And does it well.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the first. There's the screen. And Joseph kicks to Sabonis. Screen by Jefferson. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Bulls. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simply got outworked under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long.
For Chicago, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
And you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Leaf checked in for the Pacers.
And anytime you think about the Pacers, really hard to forget their recent dominance in the East now. I mean, in 2013, they were 1 win away from the NBA Finals. In 14, they earned the #1 seed in the East, and then it kind of snowballed south since then.
There's a good screen. Shot off the screen, and it's DJ missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. They grab their own miss. The shot, no good. Chicago trailing here. DJ with it. 6 points for him. Portis, the pass to DJ. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. DJ's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. Now here's Joseph. Defense right on him. The dish to Booker. Now the feed to Robinson. Upside Jefferson. The turnaround jumper. That one wide left. We come back right after this. Well, it's been a tight one. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Here's Oladipo. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Sabonis and Turner, the young big man up front. Oladipo is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Young in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And now it's a double-digit lead, and it's 9 points for Victor Oladipo.
And the way Oladipo handles himself from inside is commendable. I mean, actually, it's tremendous. He does a nice job utilizing the strength that he has.
Here's Valentine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Levine can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it's slammed in by Young.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Taas vähän tökkii perkele.
Now DJ, he has 6. Here's Markkanen. The rebound by Turner.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Levine wide open. Hits it from 3-point range. Levine's got 5 points so far.
And I tell you what, Levine has a nice stroke from distance. He's got excellent lift into his shot motion, and he's got that nice high-arcing, soft, kind of butterfly touch.
And Oladipo has some parts of his game that needs work, but he is certainly terrific on the big finish.
Yeah, I mean, he's got longer arms than you would think for a player of his size, and the overall physical skill set, there's no doubt about it. You know, you look at his ability to just stay floating in the air for that extra moment when he's in attack mode, and this is a young man that still has his best basketball ahead of him.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Kannatetaan yrittää väkisin. Mitään järkeä tossa.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Oladipo. Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. Outside, Bogdanovich. Sinks the 3-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd basket of the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle games, how it's been going for Indiana.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break. Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forcing his shot a bit to me, Kevin, not letting it come in the flow of the game.
To the paint. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Robin Lopez, a solid big man who can clean up the glass and Greg get you some points on the other end.
And Robin Lopez might not have great range now, but you know, that could change. He says he's working on a three-point shot, and his logic is that since his twin brother Brooke can make threes, it can't be that hard.
Maybe. Oladipo dishes to Young. Here's Sabonis, and the layup falls. Sabonis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now. Well, I liked the first quarter he had. I mean, and I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Levine. Young, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Chicago.
And, you know, I think Young has always done a good job of creating contact to make a living at the free throw line. That's a nice skill to have.
He hits the second from the line.
And Thaddeus Young he's got a unique offensive skill set. I mean, he really is able to score over bigger players with just an array of little hooks and floaters and off-balance shots in the lane.
He took good advantage of that screen. 9 points for Lauri Markkanen.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Greg, at about 6'8", what is it that enables Young to finish so well inside?
I think it's more finesse than power. Not a lot of free throws for him, but he can get his shot off quickly before the shot blockers have time to gather.
Now here's DJ. He has 6.
Mikä
And stolen by
vittu toi oli?
Bogdanovich.
Painoin sitä syöttöä aikapäivät sitten. Kannattiko rikkoa?
Foul on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Chicago making a switch here. Portis is checked in. DJ kicks to Levine.
Joo, noita.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Shot clock at 5. DJ passes to Portis. It's rebounded by Indiana. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
And maybe shying away from contact a bit too, Greg. I mean, their free throw attempts are also down from the first quarter.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Levine. And here's Bogdanovich. He's got 5. From deep 3-point range, and so it's Indiana enjoying a 12.
Nyt pitääkin tähän tehdä vitun tehokas toinen puokkari vissiin.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. Trevor Booker comes in for Thaddeus Young. Leaf checked in for Bogdanovich. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Oladipo. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Wells comes in for Markkanen. DJ is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Grant in for Chris Dunn. Taking a look at the Bulls, Wells is out there with Valentine. Then there's Grant, and it's DJ, and it's Portis in at the center position. There's a screen by Robinson. There's the pick. Pass to Booker. Tries it from 9, and he gets the bucket. Booker's got his first points of the game.
And, you know, when you let Booker get free inside, Kevin, he finishes now. He's a big, burly presence in the paint who handles his business in there.
And it's time for an injury report. We've got a chance now to check up on Robin Lopez's status. David.
He said it looks like he bruised his tailbone on that play. Boy, losing a player like him right now, just a huge blow. They depend on this guy so much, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
Chicago trailing here. Grant with the ball. Picked up by Joseph. And the shot by Wells, no good. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Robinson for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 16 points for Robinson.
No explanation for giving up these wide open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
Grant dishes to DJ. Back to Grant. Valentine wide open. He fires. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Joseph with the ball. He's got 6. Sabonis kicks to Joseph. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And I tell you what, he's doing his best to contribute, but he's been out of sync, out of rhythm. Luckily, his team still is in front.
There's a screen. Grant the pass to Portis. Traps in the tray. Portis has got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Bulls.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been 3s? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the 3-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Timeout called the Pacers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Turner's checked in for the Pacers. Victor Oladipo comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Lopez is checked in, and the NBA has had coaches who are as legendary as any player. With that in mind, Clark, who is your pick as the greatest coach of all time?
Man, I can't even begin to have an answer for that one. There's some guys that jump out, though, when you think about that list. Who would be on it? Greg Popovich for sure. Phil Jackson would have to be included on that list. Red Auerbach. Chuck Daly for the way he was able to manage his players. Pat Riley, you'd have to consider him as part of being on somebody worthy of that list as well. And I'll even go back a little farther and throw Lenny Wilkins in the mix. I thought he was really good with a number of different teams that he coached.
They set the pick. DJ kicks to Portis. Turner with the steal. Now here's Joseph. He's tightly guarded. He dishes it to Oladipo. Booker outside. Joseph the pass to Oladipo. Joseph sets a screen for Oladipo. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, it seemed like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Oladipo's become a very efficient combo guard, somebody who can score the ball at a high clip as well as get the ball to open teammates when necessary.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Execution paramount. Speed it up and put the defense on their heels if you can.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They double him with DJ. 4 on the shot clock. From the arc, It's hauled in by the Bulls. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, they lost the momentum, and it's a bit surprising that one got away from them because for long stretches, they were the better team.
Well, if you only looked at the stat sheet, you'd have a hard time figuring out how they lost it. I mean, it was a case of a few small things, some of the intangibles that didn't go their way in the end.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been shutting down DJ, clearly trying to keep him from having a big night. We've got more in store for you right after this. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. Here's Wells. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner, the young big man up front. Oladipo is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Oladipo outside. The pass to Sabonis. Turner with the screen. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Good display of selflessness there from Turner. I mean, giving himself up so he can get a teammate a high percentage shot.
Here's the screen. Stolen by Joseph. A solo fast break. Here's Bogdanovich. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovich showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
Here's Valentine. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Turner.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's DJ. He's covered closely. The 17-footer. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal.
No niin, mennään sitten.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Levine kicks to Valentine. Lopez dishes to DJ. Kick out to
Miten se
Levine.
sinne syötät, vittu
Shot clock
rapina?
at 6. Lopez a screen. And again, Chicago. No good. Levine against Booker. Jefferson a screen on Levine. They set the pick. Oladipo for 3. The shot, no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Kicks to Markkanen from downtown. Gets the 3 to fall.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
Eikö he ottaa, niillä on viimeinen peli. Sen verran tuo V-käyrä.
Screen by Jefferson. Jefferson setting the pick for Oladipo. 16 feet away. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you know, Oladipo back in 2013 was the number 2 overall pick in the draft and is showing a lot of promise. He's really taking over the game in key stretches here.
DJ passes to Markkanen. Kick out to Levine. DJ sets the screen for Levine. Here's Lopez. Feeds it to DJ. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Well, I really respect how DJ plays the game. I mean, he's got a fairly laid-back attitude, but it's a calming, confident presence on the court.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And the Pacers call time here. They're down by 5. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole it's hard to climb out of.
Well, to me, they look emotionally spent.
Oladipo for 3. No good on that one.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that.
Ihan yllättävän hyvät skoret siitä kuitenkin tuli näköjään. Palkkaa ei näy taaskaan. Tai sitä sponsorirahulaa.
That's why you pay for those tickets, baby. Big win, baby.
Man, I'm spent. I got nothing left.
Yup, leave it all on the court. Forget about the blowout wins in those 30-point games. That game right there defines an entire season. Oxygen, the rookie needs oxygen. Oh! Ow, ow, ow!
Toinen flippailee ihan täysin.
Use I.
Joo, puhelin vähän tarraa. Olisiko siellä jotain kivaa uutta juttua? Oho. Nyt se sanoo, että ei startti. Okei. Okay. Alright. No oli kyllä kiva. Joo. Tämä käy. Ei! Ei tätä äijää. What? Siis ihan niinku aktuaali, mitä vittua? Come to Big Baller Brand, mitä? Ei vitus, tuo on joku. Ai niin, ja tuoltahan se haettiin se palkka. No niin, joo, hyvä. Mennään hakee eka paycheck ja kiroillaan siitä, että miten vähän voi olla rahoja.
What's up, Brian? Said you have something for me?
I do indeed. Here you go.
Nice, man.
Adidakselta tonttu. Eikö se on joku bonus? Jaa. Tästä paidasta ei tullut vielä mitään. Radio. Sitä vois melkein vilkasta sitten tosta nopeasti. Mitä me tällä kaikella sonnalla saadaan ja... Kaksi kolmosia. Joo, ei. Voisi laittaa parantaa passingia, ball handlingia ei olisi huono. Sit sinne jäisi joku tommonen, tuolla 500 ei saa kyllä varmaan mitään järkevää. Donkkeihin saa yhden lisän, no voi vittu, otetaan vaan. Jos ei mene yli. Miten strength muuten? Loppupeleissä nyt ei varmaan ajoissa ole millään lailla huono asia. Onko tää vähän hölmöä laittaa En mä tiedä, kyllä toisaalta nää ei oo kyllä ehkä ne. Ei, mutta vittu strength, siihen mä nyt melkein kyllä tarviin itseasiassa nyt kun rupee miettimään. Toi donkki juttu nyt ei maksa yhtään mitään, niin se voi ottaa. No ei, otetaan saakeli nämä. No helvetin hyvä. Kiitos. Mitä helvettejä nämä on? En tiedä, mutta ehkä ne jossain kohtaa selviää, että... Tai itse asiassa ne on luultavasti jotain semmosia, mitkä maksaa aivan kyrpänä ja niitten käyttö vituttaa. Käydään kattoo vielä tää muu. Aha, siellä on joku pelikenttä. Komea toi mun mainostaulu kieltämättä. Joo, eipä siinä. Tää kun varmasti piisaa tältä päivää, niin mä laittelen tästä hommat taas säppiin. Luultavasti... Luulen, että nyt tulee lyhyt tauko striimaamiseen, eli keskityn editointiin ja vastaavaan taas ja imuttelen YouTubeen näitä taas lisää. Kiitosta sulle tai teille, kun olette katsomassa ja ei muuta kuin mukavaa päivänjatkoa. Moro!